So today I'm going to review my Lightning Collection Blue Ranger. So there's Blue Ranger. Here he is up close. So this is a Hasbro Blue Ranger. So here's a close look at him. Not bad, pretty nice detailing over there. He can do a lot of dynamic poses because of his articulation, which I shall show you. But for now, let's get you a good look at Blue Ranger up close. So let's stand him up a little straight. Here he is with his helmet. He's got the Triceratops looking helmet over there with the yellow Triceratops eyes and the 3 horns and the beak. And there's his visor. He's got the diamond shape that the Power Rangers are known for. He's got the big white one on the chest and the blue ones on his wrists and shins. And a nice little touch of detail. If you look at it up close there, if you look at it really close, that is his power coin on his, there. It's stuck to his belt, which is pretty cool. He's got a holster for his gun. So, I'm going to show you guys his articulation. His head goes up and down and all around. You can also pluck it out because he comes with his helmetless head, which I'll show you later. He's got the nice old butterflies over here. So it's pretty good for making dynamic poses. Here you can imagine he's doing a Hulk Hogan pose. But yeah, it's got the butterfly joints. Kind of like a Wolverine of Marvel Legends. Bicep swivel. His arm can go up and can turn all around. So he's got that thing going on for him. You can also twist his hands all around. Up and down all around. Double jointed elbow. So you could really get him to do these nice poses by really bending that elbow right over there. You can pluck out his hand because he comes with grasping hands for his accessories. You can turn him around on the waist, and he's got an ab crunch over here, so you could go that low, that far back. Yeah, that's pretty good. You could split his legs this far. Got a thigh swivel. He could kick that much front, that much back, impeded by his butt, but that's okay. Double jointed knees. Turn his calf all around. And he's got this pretty cool rocker over here. And of course his ankles can go up, down, and up. He doesn't seem to be able to turn on the waist, but that's fine. He can turn on the chest, kind of like a real person. So yeah, that is Blue Ranger's articulation. So next thing I'll show you are his accessories. So let's take this off. So this is his little blaster over here, his little pistol, laser pistol. It has no articulation, but you know, as you can see, it's detailed enough. It's painted, and it's got a little painting going on there, red and white. And to show, it kind of folds. This one folds up and it kind of spins around, but this one is, well, doesn't move at all, which is not that bad. It fits right over here, so that's good. That's good enough. And now I show you his other accessories. First thing I'll show you is he comes with his alternate head, which is this one. That's his David Yost Billy head. So that's how it looks up close. Well, kind of looks like Billy, I guess, but not so much. Kind of looks like William Dafoe to me, young William Dafoe, kinda. It's got the glasses. They're not removable. I mean, I tried to, but they don't seem to be coming out. He's got a smile over there. It's supposed to be Billy. Yeah. Not that bad, though. The glasses are a see-through soft plastic, and, well, you could pluck out the Power Ranger helmet head and put in Billy's head. Let's kind of push it in there. Mine's pretty tight, but I'm gonna just push it in, and it's in. And there he is, unhelmeted Billy. So it's nice to pose him like this, and you could make one of his hands sort of hold onto his head to make it look like he's just holding onto his helmet over here. So that's his first accessory I'll show you, is his alternate head. So it looks pretty good. He also has this lance, which is Blue Ranger's weapon of choice. This lance, which sort of looks like a double-ended trident, or double-ended spear, but they call it the power lance. In the show, the lance splits into two. This one is one solid piece, but he comes with these alternative lances that split into two. Kind of reminds me of Raphael's Sai a little bit, except it's more of like a bladed weapon, but yeah, they split into two. Now, in order for him to hold the lance, he comes with these two grasping hands over here. It's for holding his lance and his pistols. So they do the job pretty well. It's pretty easy to pull off the fist. Just pull it off, put it in. And once it's in, these hands could grasp various accessories. There he is holding his single lance. Here it is holding his double lance, his lance when they're joined together. Not bad. And here it is holding his pistol. So I'm just going to put his pistol into it. There. And last but not least, he also has this little energy. Kind of looks like Palpatine's electricity, but you know, you could wrap it. You could unwrap it. It's kind of hooked on itself. I just leave it wrapped though, but you could just place the lance through it, kind of like this, and you can imagine that his lance is emanating some power, electrical blue power. So those are his accessories. So not bad. Up next, I'm going to show you his box. So this is his box, up close. Warning, choking hazard, Blue Ranger's close-up of his face. Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger, Hasbro. Side view. Got another nice artwork of Blue Ranger. Same thing here. It's kind of like, you know, it's folded, so that's his side over there. In the back, not much words to be said here. There's, you know, just this attention, Hasbro. And it's got this nice little artwork of Blue Ranger. Pretty good of him holding his lance. Top view, by the way, and the bottom view. So that's it for the box. It's pretty good. It's got these little lightning designs inside, but overall it's nice. Nice artwork inside of your Blue Ranger. With his lance and the blue lightning energy power emanating from it. So these Lightning Collection figures are in the 6-inch scale, like Marvel Legends. So I'm going to show you, so he's around 6 inches tall. So I'm going to show him with a fellow Hasbro toy Marvel Legend Wolverine. So that's his height with Wolverine. He's a little bit taller than Wolverine. So Wolverine's supposed to be like 5'3", so I guess he looks like he's 5'6". I don't know. But yeah, more or less. This is him next to Leonardo, fellow blue-based character Leonardo of the Ninja Turtles, made by Playmates. So Leonardo is taller and much bulkier. It looks like a mascot next to Blue Ranger. Here he is next to my Mattel Superman. So Superman's taller than him. That's my Mattel Classics, DC Universe Classics Superman. And here he is with my Mattel 7-inch scale Kane, to give you guys a reference. So Kane is really ginormous compared to him. Kind of looks like a kid compared to Kane. Oh, but here's another one. And here he is next to my Bandai Figure-Eyes Famina. He is a little bit taller than Famina, or maybe because Famina's legs are all sort of spread more. But yeah, that's his height compared to other figures. So he'd fit well with your Marvel Legends, because he is supposed to be a teenager, so yeah. He's kind of like Wolverine size over there. Let's try to level the camera so you guys see the height better. So there, those are his heights of Blue Ranger with other toys. Let's put Superman in the shot. There they are. My final thoughts on this figure are, it's a good figure. As you can see, he's very fun to pose, just like that. You can see him pose over there. Very good figure. I like the figure. It's well made. It's pretty good. Nice joints. As you can see, he's very articulate. You could get him to make these really nice poses. As a kid, I was a big Power Rangers fan. I used to watch it on Friday evenings, if I'm not mistaken. And initially, Blue Ranger was my favorite Ranger because blue was my favorite color as a kid. And there were a lot of episodes I remember dedicated to Billy, where he kind of had to rescue this girl he had a crush on from that blue-haired monster. And the one where he failed and he had to fight a bee-themed monster. And he also had this Volkswagen that he invented. And I remember a lot. And there was a time that he switched bodies with Kimberly. So a lot of stories were dedicated to Billy that I remember. So he was my favorite Ranger at the time until Green Ranger came along. When Green Ranger came in, he was always like, Tommy was like the cavalry who'd always bail out the other Rangers when they need help. So he became my favorite. Plus the gold armor was pretty cool for me. But before Tommy, Billy was my favorite Power Ranger. So this toy is a pretty good representation of that. Captures my childhood memory pretty well. So a nice figure if you ask me. I'm glad they gave this alternate head so you can see him unmasked. So even though it doesn't look super much like Billy, it's still pretty good. So overall, I like this figure. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. See you next time.